Hello, bookish friends on the internet. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Drew, and this is Drew's Ambitious Reading with, I don't know why it's so dark, maybe I should turn this light on, with a fresh new haircut. I love it. It's a little shorter than I anticipated, but it's like easier to do my hair now for videos. So I just been in a great like filming mood slash just everything mood lately. I don't know if it's because it's like the end of the year already, which is crazy to me. So today's video, I am very excited to say, is my first video for 2023. So happy New Year's! Yay! Even though it's not New Year's yet, we're just gonna celebrate it here in this video. 2022 was a wild ride. I read 119 books. Which is amazing because I passed my goal of reading 100 books total. So that's really fun. I'm still currently, as of right now, it is Thursday, December 29th as I'm filming this. So there is still a few days left in New Year's. I'm in the middle of 4 books, I think. 5 books, sorry. 2 of them are graphic novels, so I feel like I can just finish those tomorrow. And 2 of them are contemporaries and one's a fantasy. So let's just jump into this TBR. It's pretty ambitious. I have a bunch of book clubs and read-alongs I'm doing. I'm going to do a separate read-along for the New Year's read-along because that's also happening in January. And I'm also doing my monthly TBR challenges again. So like with these cards from Owl Crate. This is one of my challenges, but I just don't have the book with me yet. So I'm going to explain the challenges later on in this video. So this is going to be a chatty sit-down video, and I hope you guys enjoy, and let's just get started. So I'm currently like 400 pages now, almost 400 pages into Ruin by John Gwynne. I'm slowly but surely been making progress in here all month of December. Not quite towards the end yet, but I'm hoping I will by the beginning of January or even close on the very last day of December, because today I actually sat down and read a little bit in here. Really, I'm still really enjoying it, but I have a feeling this is going to put me in a reading slump. So that's why I've been slowly taking my time with this book. This is the 3rd installment of the Faithful and the Fallen series, which I absolutely loved book 1 and 2. They were so fun to read about. Even though book 2, the ending, I was shocked about. So yeah, this is going to be a carryover on from my December TBR into my January TBR. So hopefully in January I can finish this. And if I don't finish this in January, I don't know what future me is doing. Next book I'm also in the middle of. I'm actually planning on finishing this over the weekend. And that is Whiteout by Daniel Clayton, Tiffany D. Jackson, Nick Stone, Angie Thomas, Ashley Woodfolk, and Nicola Yoon. I'm 100 and something pages into it. Probably even 100 pages into it. Yeah, 100 pages exactly into it right now. And again, another book I'm really enjoying, but just because I've been reading a heavy fantasy book this week, I wanted to split my heavy fantasy love up for some contemporaries. So I picked this one up, which I'm really enjoying, and I'm so glad I am, because this is one of my most anticipated reads of the year, and so far it's feeling like 4 stars, even maybe a 5 stars. We'll see, because I gave Blackout a 5 stars, and that was a fun, enjoyable read, especially for the summertime, and this is perfect for the wintertime. Next one, I'm not that far into it. I was actually going to put this in the same reading log as Ruin, because I did started it. I'm still on chapter 5 of this book, and that is The Roughest Draft by Emily Webley and Austin Sigma Broca. This is their first adult romance novel, and I, again, wanted to split up my reads by reading not only easy reads than an adult fantasy book, but this is, like I said, an adult romance, and I haven't really read a whole lot of them this year, but what I've read of this so far, I am really enjoying it, so I'm hoping this will be good, and so far I'm enjoying it. This will be my 2nd or my 3rd book by Emily Webley and Austin Sigma Broca. So excited and curious to see what this one's going to be about. Next 2 are graphic novels that I'm in the middle of. middle of, and I feel like I'm gonna finish these over the weekend, which will be nice because I can add them into my December wrap up. So I'm just gonna put these in here for now, and if I do finish them, obviously you'll see them in my December wrap up. And that is Fangirl Volume 2 by Ray Morale and adapted by Sam Maggs. I absolutely loved Fangirl Volume 1. It was so fun to reread a story I absolutely loved when I was younger. I mean, like 10 years ago. But I'm not that far into this one. I'm literally that much into it. So I have all of this to read left. And then Volume 3 doesn't come out until like May of 2023, I think. I'll leave the correct release date down below. I think it's May, but I could be wrong. But I'm excited and curious to see what's going to happen in this installment. And to see how this one ends and how the third one will begin. Next is another graphic novel, obviously, and that one is Graceling by Kirsten Cashore, adapted by and illustrated by Gareth Hines. I wanted to reread Graceling this year because I read it twice now, and I was like, I don't want to read like a full-length novel of Graceling. And then, lo and behold, can I say that right? There's a graphic novel version of it. So I got this at Target last year, and I'm not that far into it either. I'm literally on page 12. So I definitely need to focus on either this one or my Fangirl's graphic novel. So hopefully I'll love it because I love the original story. So I'm excited to see how these pictures are going to bring the story to life. Now, going into my book club picks slash TBR Jar slash read along section of this video, my Queer Reads book club pick for the month of January is going to be Acting the Part by S.R. Elroy. I am super duper excited for this. This is a YA LGBT contemporary novel that is a standalone novel as well. This is the same author who wrote May the Best Man Win, and I really enjoyed it. I gave it like 3.5 out of 4 stars, or no, wow, 3.5 out of 5 stars, which is not a bad rating for me. This one is very, very short. I feel like I can definitely have this as my first read of 2023 as well. Just because I want to get my book club picks out of the way. But also, I might save this towards the end of the month, because at the end of January, we're going to have an author interview with S.R. Elroy. And I can't wait to meet them virtually, of course. But, like, I'm just excited. This is our first pick for 2023. We are currently 2 years old as a book club. So thank you guys so much for making this book club so amazing and such a safe place for people to be in. I love our group chat that we have. You guys want to join the Queer Reads book club? We have an Instagram account, and we also have a group chat on Instagram that I run on Instagram. So I'll leave Queer Reads Instagram down below. And if you would love to be added into the group chat where we discuss these books at the very end of the month. Next year, I'm going to start doing more live shows with my books. So I'm going to try and see what days work best for everyone else in the group chat and see who can join me and who cannot. Because I think it would just be fun to discuss these books live instead of having them in the group chat. Next book, my friend Sydney has been telling me to read this book ever since she bought it for me for my birthday. That is Crave by Tracy Wolff. Sydney, if you're watching this, because I know you watch my videos, I am finally reading Crave, and excitement is an understatement. I hear mixed things about this series. I'm gonna be honest. I hear this is a little bit like Twilight, and to be honest, I was a huge fan of Twilight. Like, you can ask my mom or my family, really. But I'm a little nervous for this. I did read the first chapter of it, and I really enjoyed it. So I'm hoping I will love it more. I think they said, like, and by they, I mean my friend Clint. I think Clint said, like, the first, like, 50 pages or so was, like, super slow and kind of annoying to get through. But they said the ending is worth it. So I can't wait to dive into this. And the reason why I'm reading Crave in January is because my friend Clint over at Reads the Readers here on BookTube, he is hosting a read-along where they read one book each month, starting in January, obviously. So they're going to read Crave, and then I don't know the titles of the rest of the book. But they're going to read book 2 in February, book 3 in March, 4 in April, and 5 in June, I think. I could be totally wrong. I think there's a new installment. Sorry, I have like, probably shouldn't show you guys, but hanging fingernail type of thing right there. Sorry. Anyways, I'm very excited and eager to get to this. This is also my friend, not only my friend Clint Sydney, but it's also my friend Lori here on BookTube's favorite series so far. So I'm excited to see what this is about, and yeah, I might do a reading vlog for this when I read it next month, so looking forward to doing that for you guys, because I've just been loving making reading vlogs again, so definitely excited to jump into this one. That was a long explanation of saying my friend Clint is hosting a read-along for the Crave series. The next book I got from Book of the Month in December, so I put this in my December book haul. And Jason from EasyCat here on BookTube and Bookstagram is having his book club back. I don't know if it's the same name as it was before. I think it's called EasyCat Book Club. I'll leave the correct info down below. Anyways, his book club, I actually forgot one book now that I mention it. Let me go grab it real quick, unless I didn't. Yeah, I forgot one book. Haha. I need this one. Sorry about that. But Jason from EasyCat is reading Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow by Gabrielle Zevin. I'm interested in this and intrigued as well because this is a sci-fi, I think, or like adult fiction, literary fiction. I'm not too sure what the genre of this can be, but it won the Book of the Year. It won on the Goodreads Choice Awards, so I have really high hopes for this, and curious to see what I think about this and to see if I would like this or not, because this cover is like absolutely gorgeous. So this is definitely out of my comfort zone as well, because I don't really read this genre, but I'm intrigued by it. If I remember correctly, I think it has to deal with a video game, and I really don't play a whole lot of video games, but I love reading about them in books. The next book is one that I actually forgot to grab, and that was A Broken Blade by Melissa Blair. This is the first book in a brand new adult fantasy series. I also put this in my December book haul. I got this at Barnes & Noble for buy one, get one 50% off, as you can see from the sticker still, which I really hope is removable. But the reason why I'm reading this book in January is because this is my friend Zaran, as Zaran's hostage, I believe. I will leave her channel. Anyone I mention, I'll leave down below. But her book club, Fantasy and Friends, is the name of it, and they're reading A Broken Blade in January, and I've been wanting to read this book for forever now, and yeah, it's just about damn, as Liz will say it, it's about damn time I read it. So yeah, I just can't wait. This sounds so fun, and again, another one that I was looking forward to reading in 2022, but didn't. So if you know me, I used to do my monthly TBRs, like having 3 books out of my TBR jar is what I should have said. This is currently my TBR jar right here. It's the Sky Beyond the Storm mug by Sabatier, and it says Always Victorious on the back, which I really love. I got this as a pre-order gift from Penguin Teen when I pre-ordered A Sky Beyond the Storm. Anyways, that's not the point of this video, but in here on my colorful sticky notes and on all the books that are on my TBR shelf, which is over here that you guys cannot see. But I decided to do my TBR jar again. I didn't do it in November or December because I never really gravitate towards those books. But this month for January, they did an amazing job. And I have 3 heavy books here, 3 big books. So the first one out of the 3 is a oh my god, A Court of Silver Flames by Sarah J. Maas. I'm not going to talk too much about this. This is one of my reads that I've been looking forward to ever since it came out. I was supposed to buddy read this with one of my ex-friends, but then that happened, and now we're not buddy reading it. So if anybody else would like to buddy read A Court of Silver Flames, I would love to buddy read this with you. It is a TBR jar for the month of January, so I definitely would like to read it in January if we can. But yeah, I don't know. I hear it's a little bit of smut in here, and I know it's Fae, and it's in the Court of Thorns and Roses world, which I love. And I haven't heard anything about book 5 yet, so I'm curious to see if she's going to continue or not. Next one that was picked out of my TBR jar is actually one of my more recent reads, or not reads, but my most recent book, and that is Enchantment of Ravens by... An Enchantment... No. An Enchantment of Ravens by Margaret Rogerson. This is a short YA fantasy book that is a standalone, but also is another story about Fae. So I'm excited about that. But yeah, I'm curious to see what this is going to be about. I haven't really heard a whole lot lately. But yeah, I don't know. I'm curious to see what's going to happen in here. My friend Sydney also got me this as a gift recently. So thank you so much, Sydney. And then the last one from my TBR jar is In a Garden Burning Gold by Rory Power. I was really shocked that this got picked out of my TBR jar because I thought I didn't put this in for some reason. But this cover is stunning. I can't wait to read this. I have an e-arc of this from NetGalley too. So if I do read this in the month of January, I can finally put in my review for this. And book 2 also comes out in 2023, which I'm very excited for, even though I haven't read book 1 yet. But I read Burn Her Body Down by Rory Power and absolutely loved it. So I'm excited and curious to see what's going to happen in her adult world. And then going on to my monthly challenges. So I have 10 of them. So the first one is for Fictional Location, and that is Foul Lady Fortune. This is set in Shanghai 1931s. Next challenge is by 2 or more authors, and I pick What Is Not to Love by Emily Webley and Austin Sigmar Boca. Next monthly reading challenge I have, and by the way, I'm going through this fast because I'm running out of time. And I'm using these monthly challenges. This one says upcoming release, but again, I don't have my book that I'm planning on using that for. Next one is, I think, yeah, books featuring traveling. And according to my Google search, Tokyo Ever After deals with traveling. And I've been meaning to read this one for forever since it came out. And I'm hoping to get to it in January. Next one is for Book with the Chosen One trope. And that one is Bloodsichon by Deborah Filali. This is the first book in a brand new duology. Book 2 doesn't come out till November of 2023. So I have quite a ways to wait for book 2, but nonetheless, I'm excited for this one. Next reading challenge is for a book. What is it? Story set in a different time period. I started reading this one in the summertime of this year, but never finished it, and that is An Emotion of Great Delight by Tahereh Mafi. I absolutely love Tahereh Mafi as an author, so I cannot wait to read this. Like I said, I did started it in the summertime, but didn't get too far. Got 50 pages in, so not too bad. So I'm definitely going to restart this one next month and then see if I can finish it. Next one, I'm buddy reading with my friend Lori here at the Chatty Bookworm, and that is Gideon the Ninth by Tamsin Muir. I'm putting this on my January TBR as well because this is for the reading challenge of a series featuring 4 or more books. So looking forward to that, and I'm so excited for our buddy read Lori. I cannot believe we're finally reading this one. Next book is going to be The Bone Spindle by Leslie Vedder. This is the first book in a brand new series or duology. I'm not too sure how long this world will be. But I know I have an e-arc of not only book 1 because I'm so bad with my reviews, but I also have an e-arc of book 2. So like I could binge read this duology in January. And this is for the reading challenge of retellings. I almost forgot what it was, but retelling, and this is a retelling of Sleeping Beauty, I believe. I could be wrong about that. I can't remember exactly what my research told me about this one, but nonetheless, I'm excited for it. Next one is a book featuring LGBTQ plus IA characters, and that is Heatwave by TJ Klune. This is the third and final book in the Extraordinary trilogy. I almost forgot what it was called. I am looking forward to this one as well. This, like I said, is the third and final book in the trilogy. So if I do read this, I will wrap up a series next month, which I'm very excited for. But also scared to say goodbye to this world because I hear this is a very sad ending, but also a happy ending at the same time. And then the final book on my January TBR before I go for the night is Defy the Night by Bridget Kemmerer. This is for the book challenge of reading a book that has the same letter as your first name. And my name is Drew, in case you didn't know, and Defy the Night has D in it. So, yeah. I've been meaning to read this for forever now as well, and I think it's just about damn time to do it. And yeah, I need to do it. My friend Taylor has copies, so hopefully Taylor, me and you can buddy read this because I'm really looking forward to this. So there you have it. That was Speedy McGeeger. Is that a word? Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any new videos coming from me soon. And I'll talk to you guys down in the comments below. And I hope you have a happy new year. And I cannot wait to talk all things bookish with you guys down in the comments below. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.